Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Afternoon News on BTV News. I'm Kimi Orin with you. Prime Minister Tariq Rahman today visited the summer exercise of the Bangladesh Army. For the first time in the country's history, a Prime Minister personally visited the Army's summer training as he toured the area of 8 under the Bangladesh Army's 9th Infantry Division, Itsingar Upazila of Manikganj on foot and spent an extended period with soldiers in the field. During the visit, the Premier toured different parts of the farm base and was briefed by the General Officer commanding and the unit's commanding officer on the ongoing training activities and overall strategic preparedness. The Prime Minister attentively listened to a commander's verbal operational order and observed a raid exercise conducted by the soldiers. He also toured various aspects of the exercise, including troop deployment on the battlefield, combat tactics, the use of weapons, and realistic training methods. The Prime Minister entered an army bunker and exchanged views on battlefield tactics with the participating officers and soldiers. The Prime Minister also approached soldiers who were concealed under camouflage among tree foliage, inquired about their well-being, and encouraged them in the discharge of their duties. At one stage, Tariq Rahman ate freshly prepared field rations cooked for the participating soldiers and shared tea with them. The soldiers expressed enthusiasm at having the head of government spend a considerable amount of time with them in the field. Later, while addressing the soldiers, the Prime Minister stated that the people of Bangladesh have deep confidence in the Bangladesh Army. Praising the Army's distinguished role in times of national crisis and in maintaining law and order, he emphasized the importance of maintaining professional training, discipline, and the highest level of operational readiness. He also wished the Bangladesh Army continued success. Prime Minister's Defense Advisor, Brigadier General Retired Dr. A.K.M. Shamsul Islam, Chief of Army Staff General Waqar Zaman, Prime Minister's Military Secretary Major General Abul Hasnat Mohammad Tariq, and other senior officials were present. Fatimatu Zohra, the mother of July mass uprising martyr Abdullah bin Jahid, met Prime Minister Tariq Rahman with her cancer-stricken son Mahmudullah bin Jisan. During the meeting at Prime Minister's office in Shongshud Bhavan this afternoon, the Premier inquired about Jisan's current health condition and assured Fatimatu Zohra of a job. Member Secretary of Amra BNP Poribar, Agriculturist Mohammad Muqsedul Momin Mitun was present during the meeting. Abdullah bin Jahid embraced martyrdom after being shot on the night of August 5, 2024. 2 weeks later, the family learned that her younger son, Mahmudullah bin Jisan, had been diagnosed with cancer. 7 months later, Fatima also lost her husband. After losing both her husband and eldest son, Fatima was left in a helpless situation. As the family struggled to bear the medical expenses of Jisan's cancer treatment, Tariq Rahman extended support to them when he was acting chairman of BNP. Since then, Jisan's treatment has been carried out under the supervision of Atikur Rahman Ruman, then convener of Amra BNP Poribar and now additional press secretary to the Prime Minister. Tariq Rahman regularly inquired about Jisan's treatment through Atikur Rahman Ruman. The arrangements for Jisan's treatment have continued under the Prime Minister's supervision ever since. Continuous heavy rainfall inundated low-lying areas of Chattogram city, causing massive public suffering. Bangladesh Meteorological Department recorded 330.8 millimeters of rainfall in Chattogram over the past 24 hours. This is the highest rainfall of the season. Heavy rain caused waterlogging in many parts of the port city. The continuous downpour disrupted daily life for city residents. Chattogram City Mayor Dr. Shahadat Hussain today visited landslide-prone hills. Meanwhile, flash floods triggered by heavy rain inundated low-lying areas in Thanchi and Ali Kodom upazelas of Bandarban. A total of 79 tourists and guides who had been stranded in the remote Nafakum waterfall area of Thanchi due to continuous rain have safely reached at Remakri area. In Rangamati's Baghaichuri, an elderly man was killed in a landslide. Authorities concerned closed all tourist destinations in Bandarban until Friday, following 2 days of continuous heavy rainfall. Heavy to very heavy rainfall will continue across almost all divisions of the country over the next 72 hours due to the impact of a deep depression over the Bay of Bengal. According to Bangladesh Meteorological Department, the country is likely to experience continued rainfall over the next few days. It said the highest rainfall in the last 24 hours was recorded in Chattogram division at 283 millimeters. Following 3 consecutive days of heavy rain, Bangladesh Meteorological Department warned of possible landslides in the hilly districts of Chattogram, Cox's Bazar, Bandarban, and Khagrachuri. Warning signals have also been issued for coastal areas and river ports. The ongoing rainfall is being driven by an active monsoon, it added. The Weather Office today also said, although the deep depression moved inland over India's Jharkhand and Odisha states, the active monsoon is expected to keep rain falling across Bangladesh for another 3 to 4 days. Meanwhile, the latest flood and river forecast shows that all major rivers in the country are currently flowing below their danger levels. Prime Minister's advisor on information and broadcasting, Dr. Zahidur Rahman, has said that Bangladesh will request India to return Awami League leaders who, while staying in India, are allegedly directing activities aimed at deteriorating the law and order situation in Bangladesh. Speaking at a regular press briefing at the Secretariat today, he said that Sheikh Hasina issues many instructions through audio messages to destabilize the country, but does not want to show the people of the country her defeated and fugitive face. Responding to a question, he said that efforts to recover money laundered abroad during the Awami League government will continue. He added that the government will also ensure that no further money is laundered out of the country. The advisor also said that the July Museum will be opened before August 5. Through it, the government will preserve the history and heritage of July and uphold the national spirit. Replying to a question on local government, advisor Zahidur Rahman said that local government elections will begin by October this year. The election process will be completed within 10 to 12 months. Information and Broadcasting Minister Zahiruddin Shapon has said that addressing the fragile economy left by the Awami League government is the biggest challenge facing the current government. Speaking at a program marking the 42nd anniversary of National Life Insurance PLC at the Officers Club in the capital today, the minister said the BNP government had identified various problems facing the state even before assuming office. The Information and Broadcasting Minister called on citizens to harness their entrepreneurial spirit to help advance the country's economy. The program was attended by the chairman of National Life Insurance PLC, members of its board of directors, senior officials, and representatives from different parts of the country. The speakers also expressed their commitment to improving customer service, expanding technology-driven insurance operations, and contributing to the development of the country's insurance sector. Dr. Zubaida Rahman, Vice President of the Zia Rahman Foundation, has said that the government is identifying the existing problems in the health sector and is working to address them. She made the remarks today while speaking as the chief guest at a workshop titled Pathways to Becoming a Health Entrepreneur in Bangladesh, held at a hotel in Gulshan in the capital. Dr. Zubaida Rahman said the government is committed to ensuring quality health care for every citizen and is placing importance on the involvement of young people in achieving this goal. She added that the government wants to utilize the ideas and innovative thinking of the younger generation to improve healthcare services. Finance Minister Amir Khusru Mahmud Chaudhry, Health and Family Welfare Minister Sardar Mohammad Shekhawat Hussain, and the Prime Minister's Special Assistant on Health Dr. Ziauddin Haidar were also present at the program. The Appellate Division of the Supreme Court adjourned until tomorrow the hearing on appeals challenging the High Court verdict that declared the 15th Amendment to the Constitution, which abolished the caretaker government system, illegal. The second day's hearing took place today before a 4-member Appellate Division bench led by the Chief Justice. Lawyers representing civil society platforms Sujon and Jamaat-e-Islami completed their arguments. During the hearing, Sujon's lawyer, Dr. Sharif Bhuiya, said the 15th Amendment was passed through a non-transparent process and fundamentally changed the character of the Constitution. Jamaat's lawyer Shishir Monir argued that any decision to partially repeal the amendment should be taken by Parliament in line with the July Charter rather than through the courts. In 2024, the High Court declared parts of the 15th Amendment unconstitutional and void after hearing two separate writ petitions. Now international news. Funeral prayers for Iran's late Supreme Leader Ayatollah Al-Khamenei are underway in the holy city of Qom on Tuesday. Tens of thousands of people have congregated at Jamarkan Mosque just south of Qom to pay their respects to Iran's late Supreme Leader. The ceremonies are scheduled to continue in the holy cities of Najaf and Karbala in Iraq on Wednesday before a final burial in his hometown of Mashhad on Thursday. Meanwhile, Iranian Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi has said that negotiations on a final deal will not commence if threats continue, citing paragraph 13 of the Memorandum of Understanding with the U.S. The comment came after U.S. President Donald Trump said the U.S. would either reach a deal with Iran or finish the job. On the other hand, a tanker off the coast of Oman has been hit by an unknown projectile, causing a fire on board the vessel. U.S. officials speaking to Axios blamed Iran for the attack, while Iranian media said the tanker was targeted because it was planning to pass through the Omani route in the Strait of Hormuz with the support of the U.S. Navy. Leaders from all 32 NATO are meeting in Ankara, Turkey on Tuesday and Wednesday. Two non-alliance heads of state will also be there, Ukraine's Volodymyr Zelensky and South Korea's Lee Jae-myung. The summit gets underway as U.S. President Donald Trump renews pressure on member states over defense spending. European nations are expected to respond with billions of dollars in new military contracts. Besides, the security in the Strait of Hormuz might be among the key topics discussed by NATO leaders. On the other hand, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky is meeting Trump for a bilateral meeting on Wednesday. Zelensky will be using his face-to-face with the U.S. President to request additional Patriot air defense systems as Russian attacks are intensifying on Ukrainian cities. The recent attack on the Ukrainian capital, Kyiv, killed at least 23 people and wounded 50 others. Trump will also hold separate meetings with Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan and Syrian President Ahmad al-Shara. At the NATO summit, Trump may strongly urge taking decisive action to end the war. At least 15 people have been killed and 9 goes missing from severe storms and heavy rain in parts of China. The country's state media reported this on Tuesday. State news agency Xinhua said the central province of Hubei was hit by severe convective weather that left 11 people dead and 1 missing. State broadcaster CCTV said 4 more people died and 8 are missing in the southern region of Huangzi, which has also been hit by extreme weather. On the other hand, a landslide in China's northwestern Jiangsu province killed 5 people on Tuesday, with rescuers working to locate 12 others still missing. State news agency Xinhua said at least 33 people were initially reported missing after the landslide in a village near Hangzhou's Longnan city. Rescue teams had located 21 trapped individuals. 5 of them died despite emergency medical efforts, it added. Meanwhile, Chinese President Xi Jinping has called for all-out rescue efforts. That's all from the newsroom for the moment. Thank you for staying with us. Khuda Hafiz.